Aloha and welcome to Hi Now Daily. I'm Rachel Pocaro and we've got an amazing show for you folks. We've got Kalana Parrish here in the house. Of course, we've got Uncle Kenneth Makua Kane as well because we're just 3 months away from the Nahoku Hano Hano Awards and we're going to talk all the fun things that's to be had. Plus, 18 bands and DJs for $18. We're going to be talking about the Aloha Laoleo with Johnny Sweet. So much to come right now on Hi Now Daily. Let's get to it. All right, we're kicking things off today here in the Hi Now kitchen with Chef John Matsubara of Feast 808. Now, he'll be cooking it up at the Central Union Church Preschool's annual fundraising gala called Dazzle. Now, you've been a part of it before, and you're back again. So welcome to Hi Now Daily.
Thank you.
Yes.
It's always a fun event, you know. We always get like, there's going to be like 20 of the greatest chefs on island getting together, and then they're going to be chopping it up. They're going to be cooking up all their signature dishes, really like very good opportunity to come check it out. So it's always fun to be over there.
Yeah, you were saying it's like a nice casual event too, where it's really fun for the chefs because you guys are all like getting to be in one area at one time. So it's really cool to see all of you guys in your element, right?
Yeah. It's not too serious over there. It's a lot of fun. So you know, we get to see you know, the other chefs that in their industry, got to kind of kick back, talk story a little bit, and have fun. It's for a great cause. You know, it's at a nice hotel, Leolani, and then on the 25th.
Yeah, April 25th.
Yeah.
It's
Friday
a
night.
Friday.
Yeah. Tickets
are still available, and yeah, at Alohilani Hotel. So it's going to be a fantastic evening. You mentioned over 20 of the chefs coming, including yourself. What are you going to be whipping up on that night?
Well, we're going to be whipping up a umami rice chazuke, which is made with shiitakes. You take this rice and we steam it with shiitakes, some hijiki seaweed, some crab and lobster, and we put in a little bit of miso with sake in there. And we make this umami rice bomb, and then we have this lobster dashi that we whip up. So, you know, we're known for our lobster rolls, and we have so much lobsters that we, you know, make a stock out of it. We make a dashi. It's nice and clear. We do a little bit of the kombu and the bonito in there. So it's a real light, clean dish. I think it's something that local people would really appreciate.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, something we don't do at our location. So it's something new and different they can try out.
Okay, speaking of your location, we're talking about Feast 808. Tell everybody about Feast 808. What is the concept, and what are you guys known for?
Feast Restaurant in Manoa Valley. We're known for our lobster rolls, but we do like plate lunches. We do hamburger steak. We do mixed plate, fried chicken. You know, it's kind of weird. Our most famous, or our most popular dishes are the lobster roll, and then we got a salmon soba, and then we have shawarma, chicken shawarma.
Oh, yeah. That's different.
So these things, you know, we ran as specials, and people, you know, just kept coming back and ordering it. So we just try to put the most popular dishes on there, but it's very eclectic. We do, we can do anything from high end, low end. You know, we do like local style. So we're just having fun in the valley.
Yeah.
Head to the valley. You know.
Head to the valley.
Head to the valley. We're known for our lobster rolls.
Okay, you mentioned the valley, Manoa Valley,
Yeah.
and then we're also talking about Waikiki. Tell everybody about that.
So we got a new location coming up. Different concepts going to be in Waikiki. We're going to be focusing on seafood. A lot of the Hawaiian style preparations, using a lot of the different local fishes, partnering up with some vendors and local fishermen that get, you know, try to focus on the sustainability in our ecosystem and try to use up the things that you know,
like invasive stuff.
Invasive stuff like gorilla ogo. We want to try to introduce and use the different fishes that are, you know, more sustainable. Because everybody like ahi, right? And ahi's great, but you know, there's aku, right? There's opelo. There's all sorts of different type of fishes that I grew up eating, and I want to showcase that in our seafood location. So pretty excited about that.
Yeah, look
pretty
forward
excited
to
about
that. Is it going to be the same name, or will you guys have a little bit?
Oh, it's going to be a different name. It's going to be a different
secret.
name. Yeah, we're going to be coming out in May, so we're getting ready for that.
Okay, well, speaking of April 25th, Alohilani Resort, that's what's going to be happening for you folks with Central Union Church and Preschool for that event. It's called Dazzle, but this is what you're going to be making
This
over
is what we're
there.
going to be making, right.
Let's check it out. All the
right.
information on the screen right there. Scan the QR code and you're good to go.
So I got this rice. We got a brown rice that's been, we cook it with shiitake mushrooms and some hijiki and a little bit of crab and lobster meat. Then we put this special miso sauce. This sauce is made with sake, a little bit of shallots, a little bit of garlic, and it really binds. It makes it, all these umami flavors are coming together, so we can make this rice super tasty. And then we're gonna put it, we have a bowl we're gonna put it in, and then we're gonna serve it with our lobster dashi. Our lobster dashi over here is simmering it up. It's a clear broth, but we go through, because lobster is our most popular dish in Manoa, we have a lot of stock. So we're taking all that rich stock, clarifying it, putting in the bonito and the kombu, and making a really nice stock with it.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm always fascinated watching the chefs do their thing, because there's so many different ingredients that are involved, and you mentioned the umami flavors. So seeing it like come together in these incredible dishes, and always the plating, that is always what's mind-blowing for me, is seeing how you guys incorporate it and make it look all fancy and ready for take picture,
Fancy. Yeah. So we got a little bit of, we can just dress it. Before we pour the broth in, we're gonna just dress it up a little bit, because if we put the broth in, it's just gonna sort of disintegrate. So we make it nice and pretty first, and then we can like put in the good stuff in there. So got a little bit of kaiwatis. All these little aromatics make a difference. So you have the base of the rice, which is really rich and has like a lot of body, and then you put all these aromatics on it, and it really lights it up.
And the
put a little bit
colors.
just a little bit of shiitakes around there. There's some in the rice already, but this offers a like nice texture and stuff.
And you can smell the broth already as you're simmering that up over there. You can smell it here in the Hainao kitchen.
Yeah. We're gonna wait till that gets up to temperature, but at the event we're gonna have all the chazuke in the bowls, and we're gonna when people come up, we'll pour it table side. We'll pour it nice and hot, get it very fresh for you, so the rice is not all soggy and everything. But it's gonna be a fun event. I'm excited for it.
I'm excited for it
Friday
too.
night.
Friday night, April 25th. Go ahead and get your tickets to the Central Union Church Preschool's Dazzle event. And Chef, we only got a few seconds left.
All right.
You think that's gonna come up before we have to go to break?
Nice to see the steam right there.
Look at that.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
That's the one right here.
Here's the one.
Oh, look at that.
That's all you need right there. Nice and hot.
Nice and hot.
And we pour them over here.
Oh, one for you, one for me.
That's
Chef,
the one.
thank you so much for joining me today. Of course, we're going to have more details about this, because Kainoa had a chance to catch up with Central Union Preschool about the fundraiser event happening on April 25th. Take a look. Thank you so much.
Aloha and welcome back to High Now Daily. Dazzle 2025, Central Union Church Preschool's annual gala fundraiser is coming up soon. Here to tell us more is Alana Elisa Yoshiko Anderson. Welcome into the show.
Thank you, Kainoa. Appreciate being here.
Alana, mahalo for being here. All right, so we're going to get to the fundraiser in just a little bit.
Okay.
It's going to be a great opportunity to support all the work you folks do. But I do want to start out with a little bit about the overview and all the kokua this provides for local keiki.
Well, we started out in 1928 with 14 moms who decided they wanted to put their children into something with education. We are a ministry under the Central Union Church, and basically we just kind of grew from there, expanded. So here we are almost 100 years later. We have under 200 families and about 35, 36 faculty and staff, including administration. And we're just one happy family. I started in June, and it's unlike any job that I've ever been to. You're working at your computer and you suddenly step outside and you have all of these keiki running to you screaming, "Hi, Miss Alana, Auntie, Auntie." And it's such a different environment. It just really touches you.
Okay, so for the keiki, what ages are we dealing with on a day-to-day basis?
So we have our Toddler Ohana program, which is ages 2 and up, 2 and 3. And we also go up to 5 years old. And at 5, they matriculate out to the next stage, which is kindergarten.
And this is a full curriculum day for the keiki. We're a part of
They
it.
get dropped off between 7:30 and 8. The day starts at 8 o'clock. They go through snack, lunch, playing, another afternoon snack, and then they end the day at 2 o'clock. Some of the kids go into afternoon enrichment programs. They do things like ukulele, we have Hawaii Dance Bomb, we have Minahuni Sports, a lot of different activities as well.
Awesome.
So some kids are there till 5 o'clock, a full work day. Yeah.
Now with Dazzle 2025, this can be a wonderful opportunity for those of us in the community to get involved. What is this gala fundraiser all about?
So the fundraiser started about 20 years ago. We're on our 20th anniversary. And it started with Chuck Furuya and some very influential people in the food and beverage industry. And they just wanted to really give back to the school. And so the fundraiser gives back to our preschool's 5 E's. and that is educational opportunities for the keiki, for the teachers to expand their education, their diversity and such. We have events around the campus that happen throughout the school year, endowments which allow the students to attend, diversity, which is tuition scholarship program that helps to pave way for the diverse, unique student population.
Now, walk us through what the experience is going to entail for Dazzle 2025. Where's it going to be? When is it? And is it a grazing type of event? Is it a sit-down dinner?
From what I've heard, it is an amazing event. It's a big foodie's dream come true. We have for table sponsors and VIPs something called the Dazzle Teeny. It's the pre-party, and there we have 2 exclusive chefs, delicious cocktail, sake provided by Kakako Wines.
Awesome.
And such starts about 6:30 on Friday, April 25th at the Lohalani Resort. And it's going to include 20 chefs from around the island, unlimited tasting for their signature menus. We have beer provided by Ray's Beverages, again, more wine from Kakako Wine, and just spirits and just really good company. There's also going to be a live auction and a silent auction. So it should be a lot of fun.
Absolutely. So, Alana, how do people participate in that? Especially with is it already up for the online portion for the silent auction?
It's going to be up on April 21st. You can go to bit.ly/dazzle25, all caps. I know, they're a little case specific. And you have all the information right there. Or you can always just call the school.
How do we get tickets, Alana? What is going to be the best way to do that?
Just to go online at that website, bit.ly/dazzle25. And tickets can be purchased there.
Why is this event so important for people to support?
You know, Central Union Preschool has such a diverse group of students. It's amazing to see, everyone comes together. It's just one big happy ohana. And the funds raised really helps to give them the perfect environment to learn, to allow students who usually wouldn't be able to attend. And so it just provides a lot of opportunities.
Absolutely. Alana, thank you so much. And if you want to have more information about Dazzle 2025, it'll be available at HiNowDaily.com.
welcome back to Hi Now Daily. The Hawaii Academy of Recording Arts mission is to preserve, protect, promote, foster, and advance Hawaii's recording industry and the music of Hawaii. And joining me now is their president, Kalena Parrish, and Kahu Kenneth Makua Kane. Hey, you guys.
Hey, Rachel.
Hey, thank you for coming.
Of course.
Goodness, we are so close to the Nahoku Hanohano Awards. We're actually 3 months away.
3 months
officially,
away.
yeah?
Wow.
Yeah, we're super excited. It's going to be this year at the Sheraton Waikiki on June 21st. And tickets are not on sale yet, but we will let you know when they are. And we're so excited. It's going to be a great year.
Oh, absolutely. We're gearing up and we're all very, very eager for that in June. But we got to talk a little bit about HARA. Everybody knows that that's HARA, right?
Yes.
Hawaii Academy of Recording Arts. But I mean, the music industry here in Hawaii, it has come a long way and it has evolved over how many years, you know? So
Yes.
let's talk a little bit about that, the evolution of the music.
Absolutely. So this year is the 48th annual Nahoku Hanohano Awards, and it just goes to show how many years we have been celebrating the music of Hawaii. And I'm so honored to be here today with Kahu Ken. He has served on the board since before I was born.
Yes.
We just learned that 5 minutes ago. And so, you know, there's this heart of servitude just ingrained in this organization, and so many hearts have contributed their time and their mana'o to being able to grow not only this organization, but the industry as well. And so it's a really beautiful thing for us to be a part of. And he's like graciously served on the board for so many years. I got to serve with him last year as well. And so, and he is, I like to say he's one of the most decorated Nahoku Hanohano Award winners. I joke and say that the amount of Hoku Awards he has could supply this coming year's awardees.
That's a lot. That is a lot. Okay. Okay. Well, I love it. I love it. He's like, whatever. But now I got to hear from you, like, just the impact that the Hokus has on the community, on music in general. You've seen it through all of these stages. What has that been like to witness?
You know, the thing about this is the word academy. And so academy is a learning. It's not just learning as a music industry person, but it's also learning along with the general public as they learn our music and get to know us and then become passionate about the music as we are passionate about serving the community and spreading this aloha that we always talk about. So aloha, it's more than just the word. And so when we say to preserve, what is preserve? Preserve doesn't mean to keep it in a bottle. What it means is that pick the things that are non-negotiable. It's like, you know, when you're giving your stuff out because you want to clean your house out. What's the stuff that you don't want to get rid of? That's preserving, because those are important things, you know. And then you promote. Promote just means that I have a heart. She has a heart. You have a heart to share the things that's inside of you, those I call them spiritual things, that because we're in the business of transferring a non-tangible item. Like you can sell a pillow. How do you sell music? By singing it, by letting people sing along with you, by being a part of that whole experience. That's what Academy means to me. The Hawaii Academy of Recording Arts is all of us, not just the music people, but the general public. And so that's why we're a community altogether.
Yes. And then, I mean, talk about how that is just now going towards the younger generation, the next generation, and how the influence of music going on forward.
Absolutely. Yeah, the Hawaii Academy of Recording Arts, we are developing right now educational opportunities for our members, but also for the next generation coming up. And so I, as well as Kahu Ken, have donated many years of more him than me, but years of our life to the next generation of musicians. And so, you know, I am the executive director and founder of the Kopena School of Music, and my intention was always, I don't want to raise these kids in this school with all this music education just to put them out into the world, into an industry that's not supporting them and not also helping to foster their love and passion. And so that was really my intention for serving on the Hawaii Academy of Recording Arts.
Wait, can you stop?
Yeah.
I like your ring. Wow. It's like this circle.
Yes.
And that's what the circle of
Yes,
life
it
is
is.
about. The circle of life is the circle of music.
Yes.
You know, like we know it as mathematical, but it's the circle of fifths, and
It
you go
is.
the opposite way, the circle of fourths. But it's still, in mathematics and music, it's something tangible that we can talk about, but it's still, how do you do something that's mathematical that touches the heart? That's the most incredible stuff. So that's the thing that you've been talking
Absolutely.
about.
Yeah.
And I really like your
Oh my gosh, I love it. This is too good. Good thing we get to have them longer on the show. Okay? Protecting, preserving, and all the things when it comes to Hawaiian music, and of course the support that Hara has in the community with the Nahoku Hano Hano Awards. Of course, we have seen the industry go through some changes over time, and we've been navigating that. Yes.
Absolutely. Yes. And you know, I love what he was saying about that circle, because it's only when you get to a certain point that you can look back and say, hey, come now, let me grab you and let me show you. So that's what it is all about. It's that reciprocal love and aloha.
I love
But she's cheating because she was doing this since birth. You know, because she's from this musical family. I had the trudgeon all by myself.
Hey, you guys get to
And I
support
had
each
you.
other now. I love this. See, everybody just uplifting each other, huh?
Oh, there we go.
All right, you guys, so if people want to get more information about Hawaii Academy of Recording Arts and, of course, the Nahoku Hano Hano Awards that's coming up in June, where would they go?
harahawaii.com, super easy. All of our information is there on our website. All the emails come directly to me, so please inquire and get all the information there.
Woohoo, you're going to be a busy woman. Everybody's
yeah.
going to be writing to you, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
All right, you guys, well, stay with us because they are going to be actually performing for us right here on High Now Daily. We've got incredible live music coming up next. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more. All right. Thanks, you guys. Now, just a moment ago, we heard from Kalana Parrish and Kahu Kenneth Makuakane all about the mission of the Hawaii Academy of Recording Arts, and wanted to remind everyone about the upcoming 48th annual Nahoku Hano Hano Awards happening on June 21st at the Sheraton Waikiki Beach Hotel. Now, the Academy of Recording Arts of Hara is the group that hosts the awards. So for details on what they do, just visit harahawaii.com. And as we go to break, here's some live music. I Miss You, My Hawaii. I hear the wind traveling down the ko'olau, touches my skin and makes me think of how much I miss you, my Hawaii. I breathe the fragrance of the yellow ginger land. I look inside myself to find the words to say how stop to watch the moon dance across the early evening sky. Every time I hear a country tune, I can see the shores of Waianae. Every time I listen to my heart telling me it longs to go back home, and it makes me want to, 'cause I miss you, my love. I catch the glimmer of your face across the sky. I watch the setting sun and I begin to cry because I miss you, my Hawaii. I rest my head upon the sands of Waikiki Kalahan, welcome back to Hi Now Daily. Kalana Parish and Kahu Kenneth Makua Kane, they are about to perform. But just a quick reminder, the 48th annual Nahoku Hano Hano Awards is coming up June 21st, Sheraton Waikiki Beach Hotel, and the Academy of Recording Arts, or otherwise known as HARA. They are a group that hosts the awards. For more information about them, just go to harahawaii.com. Now, it's story time. Kalana, you got a story for us, yeah?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, go tell them.
So in 1991, at the Nahoku Hano Hano Awards, my mom was pregnant with me. And at that award, this fabulous man came up to her and grabbed her opu and kissed it. And he was so excited to meet, I guess, this baby that was in my mom's stomach. That was me. And I got to tell this story because my mom's watching. But that man was Kahu Ken, and we've gotten to serve on the Hawaii Academy of Recording Arts board for the last couple years. And I mean, that's one of many ways that he's been an incredible impact in my life. And so it's this thing, this circle.
I like your earrings.
This circle thing. And so speaking of this circle, I Miss You, My Hawaii was a song written by Kahu Ken, and we're gonna do a song now, We Are a Voice, written by my husband. But all of these things goes back to our Hawaii Academy of Recording Arts and the ways that our industry and our organization is able to continue this circle. So a beautiful song to all of you. Where on earth can you find the sun, greeted by a people who stand in unison? From the highest slopes to the ocean side, raising our families on this land that provides. Where can you feel aloha around? It's standing beside you on this sacred ground. The clouds roll in while the waters fall, but there's too much to lose, so we'll answer the call. 'Cause there is a voice in you and I that travels the earth and reaches the sky. We will be heard until the last of us. We cannot lose this fight, 'cause we are a voice. We are the children who have come alive. We are a voice.
The American Red Cross is proud to recognize volunteers who have gone above and beyond to be mission heroes. Each of them has shown exemplary dedication and passion, truly embodying the Red Cross mission of alleviating human suffering in the face of disaster. Dan Anderson has set an example as a leader and subject matter expert when it comes to disaster preparedness. He has answered any call to help, whether that means training for hands-only CPR or home fire preparation and planning through our Sound the Alarm campaign. His dedication to the mission is a great asset to the organization. Joy Jose does, well, a little bit of everything. From helping our volunteer services to our service to the Armed Forces departments, she humbly says she works best assisting behind the scenes. However, we want to give her the recognition she deserves for always being a source of helpfulness and a warm smile around the office. Kashi Pandya joined the Red Cross at the height of the pandemic and took naturally to communicating and connecting with people, delivering emergency communications to deployed service members. He also assists with disaster response and greets every challenge as an opportunity to help his community. Finally, we recognize Christine Waters, a dedicated Red Crosser who is always among the first to volunteer when there's a need. A lifelong learner, she is continually training to enhance her skills in how to best serve those in need. She is especially active in creating resource events for veterans and current service members. A heartfelt mahalo to all our mission heroes who step up in times of disaster to help those in need.
The American Red Cross is proud to recognize volunteers who have gone above and beyond to be mission heroes. Each of them has shown exemplary dedication and passion, truly embodying the Red Cross mission of alleviating human suffering in the face of disaster. First, we'd like to thank Sue Tall. She's worked tirelessly this year to train her fellow volunteers, serving as a caseworker, disaster responder, and dispatcher. Her skills have allowed her to serve as a temporary program manager, and she has been called upon by other regions to bring her expertise to their disaster response efforts. Den Ko serves dual roles as a disaster mental health and disaster health services responder. Her professionalism and compassionate demeanor are invaluable assets to both national efforts to coordinate disaster deployment and local efforts to ensure families are cared for after experiencing a home fire. As a spiritual care lead, Ank Floor has been a pillar of support for the island since she joined in 2017. Her skills make her an excellent mentor for other volunteers and a calming, guiding presence to those who have recently suffered a tragedy. Her ability to connect with people is at the very heart of the Red Cross humanitarian mission. Finally, we honor Peggy Hansen-Beckett for her work in orchestrating disaster preparedness activities and raising community resilience awareness. She is especially active with home fire safety, installing smoke alarms for those in need. In times of emergency, she has served as a shelter operator as well as a recovery caseworker. A heartfelt mahalo to all of our mission heroes who step up in times of disaster to help those in need.
Alzheimer's Caregiving and the Caregivers uses its platform and resources to provide support to families who have a loved one experiencing Alzheimer's or another form of dementia. And today we wanted to bring in Kristen Lambert-Bryant to discuss when to consider making a general power of attorney. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, now let's talk about general power of attorney here in Hawaii. What is that and when do you need to look into it?
Okay, for somebody who's been recently diagnosed with Alzheimer's or an Alzheimer's type of dementia, the sooner the better. Just because you have a diagnosis doesn't mean that the person cannot execute a legal document such as a power of attorney. They may have windows of capacity during the day where they can understand the nature of the document and they're able to sign and execute it. So the sooner the better. And of course, the person has to be over 18 in order to create one. And the person creating the document, we call that the principal. And the people appointed in the document who will help the principal are known or called agents. And you can either have one person, one agent, or you can have multiple agents, or agents in descending order of preference. So you could have backup people if your first one is not available.
So let's talk importance of assigning your agent. That would have to mean someone you absolutely trust.
With this document, the agent will be able to, by presenting a copy of it anywhere, okay, in America, they can step into your shoes, they can speak legally for you, they can act legally for you, and they can sign your name legally for you. Imagine all the places that they could use the document. They could call up your human resources department at work and ask about your benefits or your sick leave. They could talk to your accountant about filing your taxes. They could cancel memberships that you have. They could sign your car title. They could sign a check on a checking account that you have. They could access your retirement accounts. They could apply for public benefits. We call it a general power of attorney because it's general and broad in its scope. It can be used for many, many purposes. It's not limited to a specific use. If you're diagnosed with dementia, you have a window that is closing on when you'll be able to actually execute this document. You want to jump in and take care of that immediately, so that you have someone in place who can help you with your financial affairs.
Now, what if you don't have a power of attorney and then you become incapacitated?
You're stuck. If you can't speak and you can't sign your own name, then no one can legally do that for you. And someone will have to go to court. So that takes time and money. If you have a general power of attorney in place, you can use it instantly. And this could be applicable to someone with dementia, or someone who's recently had a stroke, or just someone who's out of the country traveling. You don't need anything to turn the document on. So it's effective immediately upon signing. It's void when you pass away. No one can act or sign for you if you're not alive anymore. If you are diagnosed with dementia, be proactive. Go ahead and meet with an attorney and execute the document so that someone can help you if and when it's needed.
All right, well, thank you so much for sharing all of that today. And of course, just scan the QR code. It'll take you to Alzheimer's Caregiving and the Caregiver, where they have a ton of resources that are available to you. We're also going to have all the details on HiNowDaily.com. Mahalo. welcome back to Hi Now Daily. Here is a live look from our brand new camera that shows off the views and vibes from Oahu's west side. Right now we can see Kamakana Ali'i, which is located out in Kapolei. For details on what they have going on this weekend, visit kamakanaalii.com. And calling all teams and groups, scan the code on your screen right now to enter for a chance to win our Travel Tuesday sweepstakes. You can enter for your chance to win up to 25 round-trip flights to anywhere Southwest Airlines flies for you and your entire team. We'll announce the winning team this Tuesday. All right. And now tune in to the newest episode of our cooking competition show called Kitchen Scraps. It's this Sunday. A pair of local competitors will go head-to-head in a farm-to-table themed episode. Chef John Fukui from Monkey Pod in Ko'olina takes on the owner of 406 Barbecue, local boy Stephen Kina. Now they'll be judged by Chef Kiaka from Kapahale. Catch the scrap at 7 p.m. on K5 this Sunday and vote for your fan favorite at kitchenscrapstv.com. All right, now we haven't done a Foodland 5 in a while, so we decided to bring it back. Now this 5-ingredient recipe is courtesy of Rel, who is a Foodland ambassador. You know her on Instagram really as Keeping It Real. Keeping It Real. I love that. Okay, so this right here is a sushi burrito. Super easy. 5 ingredients like we mentioned. You got the nori, you got the rice, you got the cucumbers, the avocado, and then of course the fish. You can get that at Foodland. Just pick up your favorite. It doesn't matter which one you use. Just use what you like. So there's the ingredients there on the screen, and right now I'm gonna get into it. We also got this snazzy little bamboo situation going on. It's to help wrap it, okay? So I got this out. Now the recipe says to take it out, put the shiny sides. You see that? You see that shiny? See it glistening? That goes down. And then you're gonna just get your rice. You can use regular rice, you can use sushi rice. I love sushi rice, that extra flavor. And that was an added thing that I put in there. So that's in addition to the 5 ingredients. What you're gonna do is spread out your rice nice and evenly. Leave it up at the top just like that. Here we go. Get it going. You're gonna throw on your cucumber, your avocado, bada bing, bada boom. Since it's a little longer, I'm gonna put a little extra here on the side. And then I'm gonna put this right there. I'm gonna grab my poke. I'm gonna go with a spicy ahi because spicy ahi is my favorite. I go with a heaping spoonful because I like more fish than anything else when I make these sushi burritos. Super easy. Again, you can get all the recipes on foodland.com. This right here is a 5-ingredient recipe, and that's it. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We did it. Okay, now we're gonna roll it. All right, let's put this over the top, okay? I'm gonna get this together. Get it, whoa, here we go. Wrap it, girl. Okay, and you're gonna squeeze it, get it in there. Make sure you tuck in all the sides, the extra fish. And I'm gonna just roll it just like that. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm gonna cut it just so you guys can see how yummy it looks on the inside. Thank you guys so much for watching. And go ahead and check out the recipe, foodland.com. You ready? You hungry? You got it?